Welcome to Brazil Uncovered Files, where you will hear about the most disturbances cases from Brazil. The murder of Eliza, carried out by goalkeeper Bruno, became one of the biggest scandals in Brazilian football. At the time, Bruno was playing for Flamengo, one of Brazil's most iconic clubs, and was seen as a rising star. But the case went far beyond sports alone. It shocked the entire country and left consequences still felt today. According to Bruno, he met Eliza in 2009 at a barbecue at a teammate's house in Rio de Janeiro. After that night, they began seeing each other regularly. Bruno allegedly promised to leave his wife to be with her. Eliza believed every word he said. She truly thought things would be different for her. That was her first mistake. During that time, Eliza became pregnant, and that single pregnancy would change absolutely everything between them. The moment Bruno found out about the pregnancy, he ended things with her and refused to take any responsibility. On October 13, 2009, Eliza went to the police and filed a formal complaint against him. She claimed she had been held against her will by Bruno and his two close associates, known as Russo and Macarão. She also reported being physically assaulted and forced to take unknown substances intended to end her pregnancy. After the report was filed, authorities ordered Bruno to keep a distance of at least 300 meters from her. But her formal request for a protection order was denied by the court, and the justification given was chilling. The judge ruled there was no proven intimate relationship between them. No proven relationship. Despite everything, in February of 2010, Eliza gave birth to a boy in São Paulo while staying at a friend's house. Bruno refused to acknowledge the child as his own. He even accused Eliza of faking the pregnancy just to trap him. Eliza then filed a legal action to establish paternity, demanded child support, and repeated her abuse allegations. The accusations were starting to seriously damage Bruno's career, and according to witnesses, he swore revenge. In June of 2010, Eliza was reported missing. She had traveled to Bruno's property in Minas Gerais. Despite everything he had put her through, she still went. She still believed they could somehow work things out. Bruno told investigators that Eliza had simply left the property on her own and that she had left the baby behind. Days later, the baby was found abandoned in a completely different city. That single detail raised immediate suspicion. On June 26th, Bruno was officially named a suspect. The investigation moved very fast from that point on. A teenager was found at a property directly linked to Bruno. He confessed to witnessing Eliza's abduction firsthand. According to his testimony, Eliza was restrained, violently assaulted, and later killed by a man known as Bola. Bola was a former police officer. The people surrounding Bruno weren't random. They had deep criminal connections. With the testimony on record, arrest warrants were issued. Bruno and the others eventually turned themselves in. The case exploded across Brazil. It was all anyone could talk about. A famous goalkeeper accused of ordering a murder. The trial began in 2012. Several people involved in the crime were convicted and sentenced. Macarão received 15 years in prison. Others connected to the case were sentenced in separate proceedings. Bruno himself finally went to trial in 2013. The verdict came back clear: guilty of murder. He was sentenced to over 17 years in prison, plus additional time for kidnapping and concealment of a body. But even after the conviction, the case refused to go away. In 2017, a court ordered his release. During that brief period of freedom, a football club actually signed him. The public reaction was immediate and furious. He was sent back to prison shortly after. Today, Bruno is on conditional release, living a quiet life outside football. But Eliza's body was never found. Not a single trace. She vanished, and justice was never truly complete. The case of goalkeeper Bruno remains one of the most disturbing and unresolved crimes in all of Brazil's history.